Today we are going to talk about characteristic and organization of organism. I will try to explain certain questions, correct answers of them also. Let's begin with the first question. So student draws a diagram of a plant cell. A diagram is 40 millimeter in width. So there's a formula, as we know, for magnification. So formula is magnification equals to image size divided to the actual size. Image size is given that this is 40 millimeter divided by the real size, actual size, which is 0.002 millimeter. And you know that it will be 2000. I will give you one information in here. Don't forget, many students forget that units can be in different form. An example, in some questions, it can be in the form of micrometer, or some of them are in centimeter. And correct conversion is very important. We must know that 1 micrometer is thousands of millimeter, or 1 millimeter is 1000 micrometer, and 1 micrometer is 10,000 of centimeter. Let's go with the second question. Diagram shows some liver cells as they appear under a microscope. How many cell walls? So this is another question where many students are making mistakes. So first of all, we must know that, as you see, it is written that it's a liver cell. And liver cell is an example of animal cell. Of course, animals don't have cell wall. Answer in here is A. They are talking that this is a motor neuron. So first of all, you must know that neuron is another name for nerve cell. And later, you will see that they are dividing into motor neuron, relay neuron, and sensory neuron. And here we see one of them, of course, motor neuron, which structure is also found in white blood cells, but not in red blood cells. We must know that red blood cells don't have nucleus. They don't have a nucleus. And nucleus in this picture is D. So in this picture, D is a nucleus. A looks like just cell membrane. C is myelin. It's created by the Schwann cells. And B shows that it's a cytoplasm. And one extra information, this long structure of the neuron is known as axon. These smaller branches are known as dendrite. It is a dendrite. In the pancreas, there are groups of cells that make insulin. What describes these cells? So if there is a group of cell, you know that group of cell, it is a tissue. And tissues make an organ, such as pancreas. So answer in here is the tissue is an organ. Fifth question, section of an eye. So short information, actually this question is not about eye structure, so you don't need to learn it actually. So if you will go by the same logic, first of all, you must know that this picture in X, they are showing retina. This area is known as retina. And Y is a part of optic nerve, which carry impulses, nerve impulses to the brain. They carry them to this area. In biology, it's known as occipital lobe. What are structures Y and X and Y? So both of them are a part of an organ, because we know that eye is an organ because it contains different tissues. So they will be a part of organs. So answer is D. They are tissues. So we are calling them as a tissue in this case of an organ, because organs are not made of from organ systems. So there's no this answer. Red blood cell, about red blood cell, you must know that red blood cells we are drawing in this shape. It says that they are disc shaped. One, this shape also known as biconcave shape. It is biconcave, which means the central parts are thinner. They increase the surface area, and also there's no nucleus. It is needed to increase area for more hemoglobin. There will be more hemoglobin as a result. And last information about the red blood cells, they have hemoglobin. Hemoglobin, as you know, is a red pigment with iron. So nucleus is absent, of course, and shape is disc shaped. Answer is A. What is heart? Heart is easy. You know that it is an organ. In this picture, you can see which label indicates an organ. Organ, of course, in this picture is a leaf, which is A. So this is leaf as an organ. But in this picture, B, C are just cells. It's a cell, and this is also cell. B is a palisade cell. C is a sponge cell. D is an air space. We are calling this area as air space. These are guard cells with stoma. Questions 3 and 4, okay, these questions are related with this picture. You know that in this picture, first of all, student needs to know the parts. So 4 looks like cell membrane. 5 shows cytoplasm. 3 is a chloroplast. 2 is a nucleus. 1 is a vacuole. Which features are also found in a liver cell? Liver cells, of course, have a nucleus, or they also have a cytoplasm. 2 and 5 are best answers. B. In which part does photosynthesis? You know that photosynthesis occurs in the chloroplast, which is number 3. It is C. Let's go to the question number 10. Which cells transport water? So transport of water is a function of the xylem. Xylem in this picture, it is number 2. So this is a xylem. Another information, you must know that 3 is a muscle cell. It's a muscle cell. 4, as we said, it is red blood cell. 1 is a root hair cell. 1 is a root hair cell. And transport of water, 100% we need to have xylem in this answer. So let's eliminate B and D. So answer must contain 2. We have 1 and 2, and we have 2 and 4. Guys, 4 was red blood cell, and red blood cell is not related with the transport of water. It is transport of oxygen. So better answer, we will choose A. Actually, root hair cells are absorbing water from the soil and give them to the xylem for the transport. Which part is partially permeable? First of all, you must know that partially permeable means that some substances are passing this barrier easily, some not. This is a general feature of all membranes in biology. So all membranes in biology are partially permeable. In this picture, we have a cell membrane, most probably. It looks like B because there's a problem in the picture. So it is B in this case, cell membrane. But I will give you one information, guys. You must know that vacuole membrane is also partially permeable. So generally, all membranes in biology are partially permeable. But we are learning that cell wall is fully permeable. Which features are found in a liver cell? So liver cell, you know, that is a typical animal cell. So there's no large vacuole, no chloroplast, and no cellulose cell wall. Answer in here is D. 13. Question 6 and 7 are about it. Which can perform the most photosynthesis? Actually, this question is also about the leaf structure, but we must know that most photosynthesis occurs in Q. Q is a palisade, and these dark spots are chloroplasts. And from the picture, we can see that they have highest number of chloroplasts. Highest number of chloroplasts means that there will be more photosynthesis. So answer in here is B, which is Q. The structures shown are all parts of the same organ, of course, because this is a part of the leaf, and leaf is an organ. I will give you one information, dear students. So if they will ask one of them, let's say that we are labeling 1, this is just cell. But if they will label whole this area, it will be tissue, because tissue means that it's a group of similar cells. Part of the mesophyll cell, and they are asking, you know that this is easy question. R in here is just cytoplasm. S is a vacuole. Firstly, let's write, so S is a vacuole and R shows cytoplasm. Of course, we don't have exactly the same answer, but we must know that in the vacuole we have a watery solution known as cell sap. And in the cytoplasm, we will have chloroplast and nucleus. B is the best answer in this question. Which doesn't contain cytoplasm? Does not. So you be careful, dear students, because you know in biology we have many this type of tricky questions, which does not, is not a part, or all of them belong except. And one information, generally in biology there are many exceptions, and if there in most questions which have all, an example, all organisms do this thing, so they are having more possibility to be incorrect. So not contain, does not contain cytoplasm. It is xylem, because you know that xylem loses its cytoplasm to carry water faster. Which features are present in red blood cells and also present in nerve cell? So nerve cells have nucleus, but red blood cells don't have, so we can't choose nucleus. But cell membrane, yes, is common for both of them. Answer is B. 17, they are showing heart muscle cell, which describes the level of organization of these cells and their specific function. So in this picture, guys, as you see, we have similar cells, which means that it will be a tissue. And if it is muscle, muscles have contraction. So answer in here is D. The table shows features that may be found in living cells. Which features are found in a liver cell? So we actually this question, so I will skip it. It's D, of course. Which of the parts would not be, again, we have not, would not be found in a cell from the root, guys. So this is also plant cell. You need to know that this is also plant cell because it's written. And this is spongy cell. It's a spongy mesophyll, we are also calling it. And one sign how we know that it's plant cell, because of the cell wall, you know that they have chloroplast, they have large vacuole. So from the root, of course, root cells don't have chloroplast because there's no sunlight for photosynthesis. Which part contains chromosomes? Chromosomes are, you know, the genetic material, and we are learning that they are located in the nucleus. So chromosomes are in the nucleus, and you know, chromosome numbers are specific to the species. Which cells provide a large surface area for absorption? This feature belongs to the root hair cell because this elongation is needed to increase surface area for better absorption of water and minerals. So 3 must be in the answer. Let's eliminate C and A. Then muscle cells don't have this type of feature, that because they are not absorbing anything. So let's remove D. Answer is B in here. Red blood cells have actually biconcave shape, which increases the surface area. Which structure is an organ? Organ, of course, in here is Q. So Q is an organ, because it contains all of them. And which structure is a tissue? Tissue in here is R, because as I said, it's a group of similar cell. So organ again is Q, and another one is R. In here, answer is B. Which is correct for animal cell? Guys, this is a very easy question. You know that animal cells don't have cellulose cell wall. So incorrect, incorrect, and incorrect. Answer in here is B. Contains genes. So first of all, gene, you know that it's a part of DNA, which contain instructions about proteins. And DNA is located in the nucleus. And we have only one answer with nucleus, it's C. In which part of the cell do carbon dioxide and water combine to form glucose? Dear students, you must know that this is a photosynthesis, because photosynthesis takes carbon dioxide and water to make glucose, and photosynthesis, as we said, occurs in the chloroplast. Why is the epidermis of a leaf an example of a tissue? As I said, because tissue is a group of similar cells, guys. So answer in here is A. The cells all have similar structure and function. 27. Which parts labeled on the diagram indicate that this is a plant cell? Indicate that this is a plant cell. So in here, firstly, I will write the names of these parts. P looks like nucleus. Q, cell wall. R looks inner one. It's a cell membrane in this case. And S, chloroplast. So indicate that it's a plant cell. Of course, Q, because cell wall is a plant cell feature, and chloroplast. Q and S, which is D. 28. Which group of organs belong to the same system? Okay, let's find an example. First of all, diaphragm, we are learning in the respiratory system, but it's also muscle. Esophagus is a part of the digestive system. Trachea is a part of respiratory system. As you see, they are from the different systems because digestive and respiratory systems we have. In B, heart is circulatory system, liver is digestive, false. C, heart, circulatory, stomach, digestive, false. Answer in here is D, because all of them are a part of digestive system. 29, what are these cells? As you see, there's no cell wall, so it can't be plant cell. There's a nucleus, it can't be red blood cell. They have spherical shape. Generally, we are not learning it for white blood cells. Guys, generally, we are drawing white blood cells like in this shape. So they have not definite shape, so changing their shape. Answer in here is A. And last question for this video, let's go. Structure found in human abdomen. What type of structures are X and Y? Actually, both of them are organs because they are made from the different tissues. You know that X in here is a kidney, which is a part of excretory system. Y is urinary bladder or just bladder, we are saying. It is also a part of excretory system. So in here, both of them are again organs. Answer is A. And one more information. This organ is known as ureter, and this organ is known as urethra. Thank you for the listening. Goodbye. If you will have any question, you can write. I will try to explain it.